Hi everybody, I'm Katie. Some of you will know me and be like, what is this silly bitch doing posting a video? Well, I'm here to talk about my personal journey with my drug addiction in general, but mainly meth. I find that no one is actually speaking up about it. I have done videos multiple times in the past where I've done day 1, day 2, day 3 of my own recovery, where I've smashed the pipe and and last week I was in the cells, found myself being arrested for the same charges, but heavier, being what I was charged for over a year ago. So I realised that I'm doing a figure eight with my life. When I get back up bigger and better than ever before, but when I fall harder and deeper than ever before. I don't know about your personal journey, but with me, I find that people are or can be quite cruel at times. We lack a lot of humanity and empathy, and that has pushed me to spiral. And I should no longer allow anybody to have that effect on me. I have a beautiful 3-year-old daughter, who I have not been a mother to for 2 years now. I walked away from her for a guy, a very, very selfish, disgusting person at the end of it all. But I loved him. I gave him my heart. That's how I was raised, like stick by your other half through thick and thin. And I stuck by mine and blew the whole theory way out of proportion. So I find myself now heartbroken and stuck in trying to figure out what's true and fake. So my reality was just completely kaput. And I am doing this journey alone because of how I was raised. I was very sheltered and secluded from society. I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, so although growing up I was a black sheep and never felt love for God or listened at the meetings, I was actually a really naughty little kid. I found myself now, after it all, not being a Jehovah's Witness, but I have a connection with God and a love for hope and faith and belief. And I think that that's a very strong toll I'll do. What I've learned through my experiences is mind, body, and soul are very important. And you have to link those 3 things together to live a healthy lifestyle. So I need to practice what I preach a lot, hence why I'm doing this video, and I'm going to publicly post it. I think it's called a blog. No, I'm 23 years old, so I probably should know that. I think that someone speaking up about it, who's had a history of the game, especially on the female side, who's lost custody of their child, who's a recovering addict, always will be, who's had a lifestyle of prostitution, who's chased a dragon and never caught it, who's made so much illegitimate money that's all been spent on illegitimate things. And I'm trying to now go back into normality, and I find myself socially awkward. I find myself very lonely, and at times very, very hard to deal with my own mind. So even though there's a lot of heartbreak there and lonely nights, and I'm still going to try my hardest, because at the end of the day, what I realised is that abandonment that I caused my daughter for her mother not being around is the karma that was put on me for the way that my partner that I loved treated me. So he's off with another girl now, caught out, which was very painful, nasty. I would not wish that upon anyone. So my goal in life is to treat others how I want to be treated, to show empathy and compassion and love. Time heals and love conquers all. And even though he's constantly on my mind and in my heart, I know that I will get over it and become a bigger and better person. And everyone who was involved in it, or the adults, or the so-called friends by association, we're just all out of line, out of place, pointed the finger at me at the end of the day when it was just me, myself and I, and played the blame game. And the words were hurtful, the treatment was hurtful, it made me feel unloved, unwanted, the way that my family was, because I was, had a baby out of wedlock, because I didn't follow the religion, because I was involved in prostitution, was just a lot to handle. But I found myself being pulled over in the spur of a moment after doing so well, and inside in the cells looking at going to jail. And this is my story and journey through my recovery, and I hope that by talking about it and acknowledging it and sharing it, that other people will join me, and we can do it. We're strong enough to do it, whether you have an abundance of love and support, or whether you don't have any at all. I am just wanting to let everybody know that it's okay to move on, it's okay to love again, it's okay to hurt, it's okay to cry, and it's all for our children. It's all for the future. Everything has to be put in place for the future, because I do not want my child to go through the hurt that I've been through, and I don't want anyone else to go through that. And if you're watching this and you are either out of touch of a loved one that may be in and out of the figure eight cycle of back and forth, up, down, of their addiction, and you don't understand it, well, I'm here to help you have a better understanding. And if you are like me and you've walked a mile in my shoes and you're having a lifestyle of just the game, in and out, the people, being hurt, feeling like that there's no way out, then I encourage you to take my hand and come with me, and we'll do it together. And I'm doing a lot of research, I've done a lot of reading, I've done a lot of self-searching, soul-searching, and I've found some key things that help, definitely help, whether it be just a distraction on your mind or personal health benefits, things that make you look in the mirror and feel better. Yeah. So that's my introduction to the next videos that I will be posting and talking about home truths, and yeah, just being open and honest, and if you're content with yourself, there's no need to lie, and just to show complete humanity. So that's my first video. Sorry if I'm a bit I'm a little bit nervous, I've never done this before, but I hope that something good comes out of it, and if not, well, now everybody knows my life story. Yay me. Cool, so keep an eye out, and if you have any questions, let me know or message me directly, and yeah, I got you 100%. If you need help, if you need someone to talk to, just know that I'm here. I'm going through similar feelings to what you're going through, and we can definitely pull through. Cool, well, that's me done, and yeah, hopefully this video isn't too short.